Hello, and welcome to this thing we call a game. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're happy you're here. All right. I believe it is recap time.
We accidentally took a job for the mob. Yeah.
Sorry,
We
I'm
thought
making
we were
sure
at-
the stream comes up to the recap.
We were escorting some, magic-y, sciencey folks from point A to point B. Turns out we weren't actually doing that. We were escorting a smuggling operation. And when we got attacked on the road, killed some folk, now I'm questioning whether those were actually bandits or, maybe some bounty hunters that were fully on the up and up, just targeting the smuggling operation. We may have just killed some good people. Who knows?
And then we got to town.
You did get to town.
And we failed to bribe the gate guard. Because we got sprung on us very last second. We needed that, and we weren't prepared at all.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, the roles fit the situation, because we were completely
The rolls were
unprepared for this.
awful.
They were god-awful, but they fit, because we were 100% unprepared for this. And then the other dude stepped in, the guy that we were transporting stepped in and gave them, like, a bag of gold. And they let us through, and then we're kind of confronting him, like, nah, you're not gonna stiff our pay, because you failed to warn us about getting past the gate. Almost got into a fight with him. So we delivered the stuff, and we get there, and we go, we really don't want to start a fight. This is bad, because a den of very strong, very murdery mobsters, really?
I just recognized who they were, I believe.
Yeah, he did. And they're lycanthropes. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Which I have not yet shared with the group. I have just shared with them, hey, don't cause a scene. Just take the money, and let's get out of here. And at some point, What's His Nuts told us that instead of taking money, we owe him a favor, which is infinitely.
It is.
And I feel like we might need to go werewolf hunting at some point. Anyways, in other news, I am planning on silvering my weapons.
I'm in danger.
All right.
I believe that was about the extent of it.
So, no, go ahead.
As we left off with us walking back into town, correct?
Yes.
And you informed us, Countess informed me on our way walking to town that these are indeed mobsters, right?
We were heading to town. We hadn't got to the part
on
where
our
we
way to
actually
town,
talk.
you had mentioned that as we were going, right?
We literally left the tavern as we ended the game. I hadn't got around to explaining it because
I thought you had for some. Never mind. I have nothing to say.
I
thought that was
have
already been
not
mentioned.
yet. As we so as we leave the place and start walking away, unless they like stab us in the back or a murder chicken runs out, or we are otherwise interrupted at the moment.
You are not interrupted at the moment.
Once we're a good distance away, I'll just kind of get in front of everyone and start kind of walking backwards and being like, okay, that was nearly very bad. That is the Silver Fang. So they are like the how do I put this? The gloved hand of the rich, the powerful, and the elite, that slices the throat of the other rich and powerful and elite for money. And are also allegedly lycanthropes.
So, organized crime.
Yes, very organized, very powerful, very influential, and very well connected. And also very, very lycanthropy, if the rumors are believed.
Thought.
They, in fact, answer the age-old question of werewolf. Werewolf.
So, that head that we have, that we assumed was, a bandit leader, is there any chance that wasn't bandits and...
I mean...
somebody more officially going after these folks?
It is not impossible. I suggest that we question carefully if there are known bandits in the area before we go overhead for bounties.
Yeah.
I would very much like to ask the guards if there are any bandits in the areas with bounties on their heads before we just pull out the saber heads in front of the guard check. And it turns out to be some noble's house guard after them. That would be bad.
And I'm assuming we're heading back in town and we're not too terribly far. We're just like on the outskirts.
Yeah, I kind of I imagined we were somewhere in here before I started.
You're
laying
that
this
you're
out.
the red building.
Right, that's
Yeah.
where we started. I was saying
Yes.
I kind of imagined I wanted to get to like here before I started talking to him in that region. If that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe similar to the other town, we can look around for like a bounty board or something. If we see a bounty board that has a sketch of that guy's head, maybe it's safe.
Indeed.
Otherwise,
and
maybe not.
If there are known bandits in the area, even if they do not know what they look like, I can say, hey, we were attacked by bandits and we took care of the problem. Please pay us. Here is proof. And it should be fine.
All right, then I guess I would like to, as we make our way into the town, start looking for something like bounty board, like was in the other town.
You do find a bounty board.
While you go do that, I will talk to the guard over at the manning the shack. I assume there's one manning the shack like there was.
Yes.
I would inquire about the possibility of banditry. I will report back and then have a little shopping to do.
Yeah, I'm not like I don't need a list of everything that's on the bounty board. I'm not looking for another job or anything. I'm just
Unless
looking
there's
to
an
see
escort back
back-
to,
yeah.
you know.
There is not. It's mostly the same stuff, minus the like.
all I
Yeah.
really care about is if there's something in relation to bandits, and if there's possibly like a sketch of like bandit leader or something that might give us a clue as to is this actually a bandit whose head we have?
There
and would it be
is-
safe to turn it in?
There is a thing for bandits. There's no sketches though.
Any description? Or just
They're
general,
bandits.
there's bandits in the area.
There's bandits.
Okay.
Does it say what kind of proof is required for payment?
I mean, you would know. It's most of the time bodies and or something to prove that it was bandits.
Oh, dang it. Okay, had I known that, would it be
Like
reason
a head would suffice.
for a group, a singular head?
More or less, but you could also be like, hey, we left the bodies
Oh, okay.
roughly
yeah.
here,
Okay.
and they can send somebody to go
Right,
in.
because I was gonna say, had Karis known what was required to get proof for like the whole group, I probably would have grabbed it, but that's up to DM. But no, if I could do that and be like, hey, bodies are here, and they accept that, and here's the head of their leader, then perfect.
Is Karis, did Karis go straight up to the desk, or is
I'll
he
kind
still
of
waiting
walk
in
by.
line while I was going over that? Obi, was he
Yes.
waiting in line?
I mean, there's a small queue of people.
I'm just wondering if I could like catch up to him before he gets there after checking out the board, or if.
Yeah,
He's-
you could probably catch up.
All right, I'll
in time.
head back over to him. There is listings about bandits, so I think we're mostly good to go.
Perfect, in which case I would head this in, and the money, and then have a bit of shopping, and other than that, I am free.
All right.
All right. Get up there. Obviously, I mean, there's a guard.
Yep.
Very much different house colors, but they equate to
The
this
local
town,
city lord.
The local city. What can I do for you today?
We have a bandit troop like to cash in.
All right. Do you have
We have
Proof?
one bandit head, and I will hook. And the rest of the bodies are around this vicinity as I pointed them out. Right about there is where we made camp. There were
5, right?
Sure, something around. You input whatever number there was.
there were this many, and also 2 wolves that they had with them.
All right. I will send someone to check that out. You said it was about a day's travel.
Oh, thereabout, yes.
All right. It'll take us a day or so to verify that. Is there somewhere you'd like the gold sent, or you'll be staying in town?
We're staying in town this evening. Could we pick it up? You said about a day, so could we pick it up about tomorrow?
Sure.
Yeah? Oh, perfect. I didn't know.
Well, it's a day's ride away.
It was a day's
Right.
walk.
It is a day's walk away, but you have these magical things called like sending stones, right?
And also
Like
horses.
and horses, and or teleport. I mean, it's doable. You could pick it up like mid to late tomorrow afternoon. It's also only like noon right now, so he could ride there, be there in time, and then
send it and probably have it in the morning.
Yeah.
Very well. Probably accommodations before shopping, so back at Diez Martellion.
Yeah. How can I help you?
Asking for plats. I know I have some shopping to do, but I was saying perhaps we should find the lodging first so we would have somewhere to meet back, unless we want to meet back here. Or at the gate.
I don't have any particular plans, so that works out for me.
Very well. Lodging.
All right, you find yourselves an inn.
Thank God it's not an out.
Yeah, very thankful it's not an out. You're looking at like, are you guys going bougie inn or like just?
No, not me anyway.
No.
Okay.
Marthellion's finding the nearest tree, probably.
Obviously, you're getting you're out from out of town. You're getting
Shall we split the cost of the rooms among us?
5 to 7 copper a room.
Reckon that works.
So, haggle for 6 copper and split it 3 copper each.
Give me a persuasion check if you would like to haggle for 6 copper.
I am going to assist Dario with that.
All right. Let's get that advantage on.
Good afternoon, sirs. What can I get for you today?
Well, we're just got in and looking for a good place to stay. We actually just recently got through taking out some bandits that were passing on the area, a little bit sore, hoping to get, a decently priced place to lay our heads for the night.
All right. Well,
have you given us an overworld map of this place, like in our?
I have. Of the town you're in?
No, of the continent. I guess
it's in the Discord. Well,
yeah.
Then the patient soldier is the inn for you. So that one, you said 1 or 2 rooms?
2, I believe, correct?
2.
Yep.
That'll be 14. That'll be silver 4 copper. For just tonight?
Yeah, just tonight.
All right, yeah, that'll be a silver and 4 copper.
Silver and 4 copper. What's that come? That comes out to 7.
And unless he wants to make his persuasion roll.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to see the name of that town I'm from again.
I was waiting
Umberpass.
when you told me to actually make it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was while I was talking, I was expecting you to.
If you want to say something, and then I'll say my bit. Oh, you said the reasonably priced, and I'll be like, Madam,
no,
please.
not on.
Okay.
It was the reasonably priced, and oh yeah, we're helping out the area by getting rid of bandits.
Yeah, and so for my assist, I'll pipe up and say, Madam, please, we are not some outlanders, quietly making our way through. I am from Umberpass. I am not that far away. I know what to wait for. It is reasonable, but a little on this. How about a silver
Roll. There. Go for it.
Right? Yeah, I was waiting for the go-ahead.
No, okay. Sorry. I was spanning the time it was going to take you to roll a.
Wait, as a DM, sometimes it is annoying when people roll before you tell them to.
Yes, but I felt like when I said, "Oh, okay, give me a perception check," that then it was or
okay.
persuasion check. It's whatever. Okay, I can do that.
Perfect.
Actually, since you guys are helping out the town, I'll go ahead and give it to you for a silver. Give you both rooms for a silver.
Perfect. Wonderful.
All right.
Oh wait, we have a group fund for this.
Yes. There is my cellular device with a group fund on it.
So you get a room. Are you guys doing anything else for the night?
I'm just gonna
I mean, it's
do
middle of the afternoon, so
a little shopping. I'm just gonna pick
All
up 3 little dollies, like your things.
3 little souvenir things. Like, are we talking like
Children's
gas
toys.
station children's toys? You're looking at I mean, everything's gonna be hand carved. You're looking at probably like 2 copper for the 3 of them.
You walk into a toy shop and see a crusty old gnome.
Anyone else doing anything for the
I don't have anything in particular.
No, or Marthalion?
I got nothing.
All right. So you guys, obviously you get your room set up, whatever. You spend your day relaxing, seeing the sights in this town, which there aren't many of, but sure.
Those things are going like
yes.
in my bag.
Yeah. And then Karis, you go shopping. You guys get back for the night. The dinner is media. It is not Umberpass dinner, right? It is not what you would get at the insert the name of the tavern I forgot, but at that one, it's not what you would get. It's pretty
food,
mediocre. Though. It's food. You have a good night. Nuffle! We're going to switch over to you. So for the past 7 days, you have been basically, in addition to your unpaid intern, you are receptionist and or errand boy for Tharjasul.
My hands are cramping.
Need you to give me a check for things.
Who does he have to make it out to?
Oh, give me a performance check to see how good you are at performing these tasks.
Oh.
I mean, you're sent to deliver letters.
Boy.
You're filling out like paperwork and stuff, grabbing him lunch, getting him coffee.
Okay, let's.
Coffee in a fantasy world that's actually called coffee? Dang. This is bougie.
It's above mediocre.
That is not bad. I mean, you've never done clerical work before, right? Nope. So this is new to you. It takes you a little bit to catch on. The first couple of days, you mess up. You mess up some paperwork, which then makes you have to go back to where you got it to get new paperwork, so you can refill it out. You get yelled at a couple of times, but as the week goes on, you tend to pick things up pretty easily. You're getting pretty good at this. Go ahead. So the end of the week comes, and you get to like what would be Sunday, and Tharjasul comes up to you, is like, well, thank you for your work this week. Here is your payment for all your clerical work, and I need you to roll me a D100.
Oh, right.
Bro, I should have stayed and been a cleric.
87.
87.
Is that gold or silver?
You get 87 silver pieces for your clerical work for the week.
Man,
Really isn't.
That'll actually be like the 2
8.6
weeks
gold.
that they are gone for. You get 8.5 gold, 8.7 gold for 2 weeks of clerical work.
Alrighty.
Still way better pay than like anybody else normally is making.
hmm that's not bad.
Cool. All right.
All right. You you do all your clerical work, you've got a day rest. We are going back to the others. You guys have a good night's rest, wake up in the morning,
Over breakfast.
you're having breakfast.
So, Harris Martharion, we had kind of overlooked this. Just kind of been, having this bull follow us around. I think we tied him up out front, but we kind of got distracted. You want to go ahead and sell this thing before we head back, or do you think we get better money selling it back in Umberpass?
Honestly,
What are we selling?
He is discussing the bull.
The bull.
Honestly,
The what?
The bull.
The
oh,
cow.
The bull. The cow.
It is a bull, though.
Yes.
Actually, I was thinking
Unless it's an ox or a steer.
if we
I
get
haven't checked. What do you? I'm not opposed, but what's your plans for?
well, one, stud services, right? Always. But two, the farm. Think of it, good side income. We have just made 14 gold a person.
That is pretty good money.
That is amazing money. But it will be gone in what, a couple of months at most if you live very small. But instead, what if instead we put a little bit of money in, we bought a couple of chicken, maybe a cow for milk and cheese. I have some people that I know be interested in running it. Set it up. We could renting a small plot of land, maybe a couple of acres, and have a few chickens, maybe a couple of rabbits at some point. And it could be very lucrative. A small farm, and then we have passive income, even side of adventuring. Obviously, to take investment and wouldn't start making money immediately.
All right. I'm not opposed. I do have experience with farm. The folk do they have farm experience?
No, they do not.
Homesteading's not that bad.
Honestly, it wouldn't be out in the middle of nowhere. It would be like a plot of land, outside of the city, not terribly far away, still in protection.
If we're already thinking, even if we already had the option open of bringing it back and selling it there, how about we bring the bull back? I'll meet with the folk. I have plenty of farm experience. Give them a few pointers how to see if they're going to be able to pick it up, and kind of go from there. See how it's looking. And we're also probably going to have to save a little bit to rent some land. I'm sure it's not cheap.
Oh, yes, of course. And
What are we doing with the bull in the meantime?
That is a good point. I do know a place that we can put it temporarily. It's not a very big place. Think like a small backyard. But for a couple of days or a week, it would be fine. Take it out for walks every day. I like a big dog. Temporarily, it would be fine. Perhaps they even will have a courtyard at the new headquarters, which I am sure will be set up by the time we come back.
Well, I'm always in for investments. Just
and
like I said,
push come to
let
shove.
me meet and get a few in with whoever we're thinking about having run this.
Yes, I will.
Aptitude for at least learning farming, and we can move from there.
Karis, you would also, with your background of being a mill worker,
Yeah.
you would probably know a couple of farmers who you could probably pay a small amount to like house the cow.
Awesome. Yeah, that's what I was about to say next. I'm like, if push comes to shove, if it's taken more than a couple of days, I can talk to like a local farmer and be like, hey, so for a week, you let me throw my cow on your land for or something. A
Hey,
couple coppers a week.
With the right roles, you
Actually,
might
for
be able to
free
get it
stud
free,
services.
free studs. That's what I was about to say. For the right
Free stud
persuasion, free
services.
stud services.
Any calves that come
Are
from my
yours.
bull being in your pens, you get to keep.
That actually is like that's what I was about to say when you were about to
Actually,
say
that's not a
that.
bad. Knowing
really
cattle
is.
farmers, that's actually not a. Dude, bull stud services are expensive.
All right.
Also, dog stud services too. We also raise.
Yeah.
the dogs
Okay.
for us,
All
too.
right. So
We're gonna pimp out this bull. That's our new plan.
You just gave that bull a very happy life.
Right?
the path to power went from being adventurers to just pimping out bulls.
However, we will definitely need a immediate earner in the beginning. So whether it's even just a goat that we can take the milk and cheese from and sell to our generating capital to run the farm, and chickens for eggs, would be a good idea.
I know we could probably afford chickens and goats,
Oh, chickens are very cheap.
but I also don't know the market around these parts. So
I know people I can ask when we get back. Anyways, speaking of, we should collect our gold from the dead bandits and probably get a bit of a drink.
So it's late morning by this point. I mean, you guys probably. I assume you did not wake up like crack of dawn to.
Actually, Martelion, you live in the wild. You know about animals, yes?
Yeah, give or take. What's your question?
Plausible disease, mostly.
Homesteading's always a good option, just for self-sustaining and taking care of our animals.
you're a
As
wilderness.
far as
What,
profit goes, this is a tried and true method.
Fair enough.
what's your experience with like domesticate? I know you're a wilderness type. What's your experience with domesticated animals?
I mean, I tend, but it's nice to have company occasionally.
All right.
As for the amount of time I've spent doing this, it's been several decades.
Fair enough.
Well, we got at least two folk that's familiar with farming on some level, so I reckon we can make it work.
Shall we?
All right, let's hit the road.
I mean, to give you a better picture, I tend to live more off the land than I do working land.
Understood.
Well, maybe you could also teach his folk he knows a little bit about gathering, local herbs and roots and vegetables for also selling. A little bit more income. I know a little bit. Every farmer knows a little bit about that sort, but you seem to be a bit more of an expert on that sort.
Obi, did you imagine we were going to set up a farm game?
Nope.
Are you talking to me?
No, I said Obi. That's fine. I don't plan on managing it full time. This is something I just want to set up in the background.
And it above table, it does make sense
Yeah.
for like his character.
It does.
You're fine.
All right. To the headswoman.
God.
All right.
One second.
Head to place. The shack, and you you get there, gives you your hello. You're back for what was it again?
Bandits.
The bandits, right? So they checked in. They did find them. It looked like there were 6 bodies in total. So going right for bandits is about.
I'm back.
I mean, since there was an actual bounty, it's gonna be a whole lot less. But just like the bandits in and of themselves, it's about 5 copper a bandit.
You
Uh,
said there was no there's a post on the bounty board right there.
Well, like there was like it's a post of like there's bandits. You know, if you find them, it's not like this is a specific known group of people who have done X.
They
Alright.
take
Right.
over the conversation.
Right. It's like if
From
you know,
the
it's there's a random cow wrestler versus Jesse James. Obviously, like they're not going to pay the same.
General call, not hunt
Yes.
a specific group. So,
Correct.
All right.
Yeah. So she hands you over a sack with 3 silver. Or well, she doesn't. It's not even a sack. She just hands you 3 silver. Is there anything else I can help you find gentlemen with today?
I think we're about all right.
All right. Well, thanks for your business. Feel free to do any more jobs around here. Just come back by whenever.
Phoenix Talon Brotherhood is
Holy
always
cow.
happy to help any sort of people around the area with all their problems. So
Good to hear it. You fine gentlemen have a great day.
it's only a few copper that's hard to split evenly. Is everybody all right with me just tossing it in the group fund? I mean, a few silver.
Sure.
Brian's not here right now. I guess.
Brian says sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna toss it in the group.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys finish your
How much
Brian-
money
for
do we make?
that.
3 silver, hard to split between the group. I just tossed it in the group fund.
Yeah, we can do that.
What are our plans after you collect your monies? You've done your shopping.
Start heading back.
Mhm.
And one thing I will say, this is just a suggestion. You feel free to completely ignore me. But considering all last session, we basically just left Nuffled sitting
Yep,
doing
I
nothing.
already have plans for that.
So yeah, I was hoping to like either
Yes.
something happens or speed up the travel back.
Yes. So you're just going to give me a single roll for the entire travel. It'll still take 7 days.
Yeah.
It's pretty uneventful. So
Yeah.
How bad we
depending on how you
die?
roll. Yes.
We might get attacked. We might not. All right. Survival. A group check, right?
Yep. Group check survival. I'll need somebody to roll for Kristen.
Not great out of the gate.
Josh was
Josh, you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
Oh, that was not he had advantage,
Um,
but it's also not great.
Give me a second. I'm pulling up Preston's character sheet right now. And it's just being slow.
Oh, Dario, I need a animal handling. Whoever's watching the cow, I need an animal handling check for.
I think I left that one to.
All right. I have it's not a great animal handling, but it's also not terrible. It is a plus. There is a let me go ahead and drop that and see. Darn it, thought I clicked off of that. I guess I didn't.
It's not great. You have some problems, but like, I mean, all in all, it's pretty easy travel back to Umber Pass. The cow, it's a cow. Like sometimes it just gets stubborn and it's like, I'm not moving. And you have to kind of like, push and prod it, but you get it going. It does take an extra day and ends up taking you 8 days to get back to Umber Pass instead of, the 6 because the cow's being obnoxious, but you make it back to Umber Pass.
Hey, we averaged out to 14 days. That's a pretty good time there and back.
So let me so Nuffle,
You see,
give me a D10 roll.
a D10.
Yep. You get an extra 6 silver.
Woohoo!
Hey, Brant. Come out, ye black and tans.
I'll see that and raise you Tangy Tropical
Nice.
Ham and Jack.
I'll see you that and raise you another black and tan.
So you guys make it back to Umber Pass. Let me move you to which? Oh nope, that's not okay. Wait, there it is. Yoink.
Ah, there we be.
You went from Spaniard to pirate real quick there.
Oh, that wasn't my character.
You make it back to Umber Pass. You've been gone about a week and a half, roughly. It was 6, 7, 15, 16 days.
Well, we made it in 6, right?
6 days there.
Yep.
You spent a day. You spent a day, and then it took you 8 days to travel back.
7.
So 15 days.
Yeah, okay.
So you make it
2
back
days a week.
late. Late on the 16th day. I imagine you're just going to bed for the evening and then meet up with Tharjasul and all of that in the morning.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand out my
Yeah, heck did I do with my notebook there?
So you drop them off at the tavern.
Snake and something or other. I can't find.
You're going to do your thing. I imagine you're taking the cow with you, Karis.
Yes. And when I get there, I'm gonna, hand out the toys and everything, get the kids off to bed, and then I am going to sit my wife down at the table.
I love that we went in 3 episodes from you not wanting everyone to know.
You know
just
what?
Blatantly letting everybody know.
It's fine. It's above table. I'm tired of trying to keep it separate. It's just don't meta game. There we go.
We all already, I thought,
Yeah,
already knew
It's
above
fine.
table anyway.
I don't care anymore.
All right.
Everyone figured it out. And just be like, it may be dangerous, and I will dump 15 out on the table because I got the one from the road.
Oh my gosh. Freaking way.
Oh God, that's who I married. God. Never mind. I want a divorce. I'm out. Screw these people. Burn the house down.
Oh my gosh, honey.
That was fast.
That's
I know.
That's why you don't let your husband's adventure.
I know. I just transported like 3 wagons down the road a week. And I came back. I got this and a cow.
A cow? What are we supposed to do with a cow?
I'm thinking a farm. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'll be depending on others for it. Have 6 months' wages in front of us. We can at least rent a small property, and I have convinced other people working with profit. Use some of the money to buy goods and have it for ourselves and be free. We won't be stuck in this cesspool of a city where our children are either going to be stabbed or being taught to stab. Where 3/4 of our neighbors are in either organized or unorganized crime, and they have you help you build a water wheel for the mill and then fire you as soon as it's done because they no longer need the labor. We would be comfortable and we could run and play without the fear of criminal.
Well, I do have that uncle who owns a farm here in town. I'll go talk to him sometime this week and see.
Yes. Now my investors do want. So when you meet him, or Listen, I don't. They're fine. They have saved my life. I have saved theirs. And my worry is that I may make something path.
Okay.
In it.
Well, I'm gonna go to bed. So good night.
Oh yes, me too. And we'll end there.
Depending on the ages of your children, trying to convince them to be adequate actors.
No, they'll be meeting with the mother.
So you guys make it to the sister and the snake. There's dinner. It's fish. Some really nice poached fish. Herbs and spices on it. Some potatoes. Pretty delicious. You have dinner. Hornwina still has your room set up for you. She hasn't rented it out for anyone. You go in to spend the night. Dario, your money is still sitting on the dresser.
Question though, when it is fully set up and ready to go, is there going to be barracks for us in the guild hall or whatever?
Depends on permitting and all of that. Hopefully, yes.
Otherwise, that's going to be a continuous drain on resources. Because I am going to pay this lady.
Hear me out. We just convinced the Phoenix Talon Brotherhood to buy this place, and she gets a stipend as the housemaster, basically.
That could also work.
You use your money from the farm to buy this place. You can live here for free, and then she just keeps all the proceeds.
I see no problems with it. Actually, that's a pretty good plan.
All right. Go to sleep for the night. You wake up in the morning. Breakfast, I assume.
Yes.
1 second.
I wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
Oh no.
I certainly hope not.
You are if you're that guy who wants to hunt rust rat.
Oh, that is.
You know the best way to catch them? Baby oil.
Ah.
Wow.
All right, sorry. This isn't
Well,
necessarily a family-friendly.
We just went from a
show.
like
Hello,
yeah,
demonetization.
this went from a smug quote to like you guys just took that down a really bad rabbit hole.
Well, listen, you mentioned Diddy in these days. That's what's gonna happen.
All right. So you guys go down for breakfast. There's bean juice. Nice breakfast. Some omelets to order. Veggies, mushrooms, all of that. I imagine you're all having breakfast.
I'll come in and sit down
We
with
like breakfast.
him. Morning.
Nuffle, how was your time doing clerical work around here?
I think he was stepped away for a second.
Oh.
Not yet re-met with Nuffle.
So, he's having breakfast with you as
He's not a morning, maybe.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
There you go.
He
You're having breakfast with Nuffle.
Yeah, I literally just got finished saying, so Nuffle, how's your time doing clerical work around here?
It was fun. Please help me. Take me with you. Don't leave me behind.
That's bad, eh?
Take it you're not a paperwork type?
Oh, I was cramped up in the city too much. I don't like it.
I can understand that. Wasn't us? We got a bull. Just found it on the road. Nobody around.
And that didn't
Bulls
seem
ain't cheap.
weird.
I mean, a little.
A little bit weird, but not like enough to make you paranoid about something weird.
You're sure it's a bull? Nothing magical about it?
Not that I could recognize, just on cursory inspection.
I don't know. I'm not a magical person.
But I mean, it might not
Marcellian
be
thinks for a
a
little bit.
full.
You see a look of horror across his face. He
I-
says nothing.
Did not check thoroughly enough to see if it was
Hey, Violet,
an
come here.
ox or steer. Could have been one of the two. Technically the same thing, just used for different purposes. But originally, at least, a bull.
All right, it looks like we're eating good.
I think we actually ended up with some plans for that.
Oh.
Doing a little investment, I think. When Karis gets here, he had
Yes,
some people to
Matt.
talk to about that.
Oh, I had come in and like sat down with you guys. I'd already eaten breakfast.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
Yes.
So Karis has some ideas about that. And you talk to your folk,
Yes. When would you like to speak with him?
unless we got something going on here soon. I reckon any time about works.
I will go grab them. Meet you for the market. I
Alright,
can bring
works
them
for
here.
me.
It will be fine. I will bring them here. I will be back.
I forgot to send that.
Ooh.
That up?
All right. As you guys are finishing your
Yes, love.
conversation, the door opens and a
For a little
Uh,
bit. For a little bit.
elf lady walks in. Dario, you would know the outfit she's wearing. Marthalion, you would also know it. Karis, have you ever used the postal service in Umber Pass? Probably not, right? I doubt you're sending letters for.
I'm playing a game.
I'm gonna say no. Nuffle, you might know them, but it is very clearly a BOB member or a member of the branches of Brevec, which is the kind of continent-spanning postal service. She walks up to your table as you're like the only people really in this in the room or in the inn. Hi, my name is Creade. Is there a Dario Felton here?
Dario Felton, right here. Thank you.
This is for you, and she pulls out a letter and hands it to you.
Oh, thank you.
You have a great rest of your afternoon.
You as well.
There should be something in your handouts, Dario.
Everybody continue going on. I'm going to be reading this letter.
Yes.
I just went to grab my wife and put my kids in there.
You go to grab your wife. You bring her back. Your wife is now here. Boo.
Hello, everyone. This is. Okay, sorry, daughter.
I'll
Hello.
finish it later.
This is my friend.
Sure hope you did.
Sure did.
Whoops. You better name her, or the DM's going to name her.
Tara.
That's basic.
Yep.
Ugh.
We're basic folk.
So would you say her name
She's
is
a woman of the
Terrible?
land.
This is my friend Tara.
Nobody? Okay.
She's the one, along with her children, who would be running the farm. She was a while back, and has been looking for a way to support herself. She has 3 children, all of which would be able to help farming. Considering we do not seek a large operation, I believe ample operation.
Here, it is nice to meet you.
What?
My name is Dario Felton. Prior to me getting involved in this line of work, such as your friend here, I actually grew up on a farm with my folk, pretty successful one. And I was just wondering what your general knowledge about, livestock crops are to know a starting point of where we're working from.
I have an uncle who's owned a farm. He's actually got one of the larger farms outside of the city, and he's been running it for about 20 or so years. And then his parents owned it before him, and I've worked on his farm here and there.
All right, so you got at least some knowledge. That's
Yeah.
good to hear. Uh,
Obviously, I don't have a ton of knowledge with like setting up and all of that, or the getting distribution chains set up for selling it. But I have done quite a bit of farm work. Um,
basic labor, having a basic labor for knowing how to do that is always great. I imagine in the early days, we will probably be pretty heavily involved in the distribution side of things as the primary investors and owners. But I imagine you seem like an intelligent enough person. You could probably learn along that as well. Once we start getting some things lined out, I'll meet up with you wherever we end up setting up, and we can just go over a few basics if that's all right, and just to double check everything and make sure we're both all on the same page and see where we're standing. That sound all right to you?
yeah, sounds good.
All right. Well, as you know, we're starting with the bull. I think we have plans on adding on to other livestock, as well as I'll have to look into crops for this area and do a bit more research on that. But most anywhere you go, wheat is generally good crop to run. I'll have to check on strains, but we'll see what we're working with and move on from there. Do you have any questions for me at the moment?
No, not really.
All right, all right. Well, as long as you're decent, good, hard worker, I don't expect more than I'd ask of myself or my family from anybody. But as long as you're willing to put in some work, I don't see no problem moving forward.
You may, if you're looking at animals, want to check out the Alluring Farms Market. I know they normally deal in like selling animals and pricing for all of that. So if that's the most reputable.
And if you said you had an uncle that does some farming,
Yes.
I know we haven't started yet, but would it be too much to ask to have you talk to him and get a list of suggested crops and crop strains for this region? Like I said, I am from quite a ways away from here. I do have plenty of experience with crops, but if you could talk to him about that, and that could be a real big help for both me and you.
I was actually going to meet up with him this afternoon. I sure can.
All right. Well, that sounds great. And if you don't have anything else, I don't think I have any until we can get a plot of land to start working on and see what you and you said your kids are gonna be working or like hands on. I don't have anything else for the moment to add
Well,
or try to teach or anything. This is definitely one of those hands-on sort of experiences where I got to really kind of see before we
yeah.
make
Well,
any final decisions.
it was nice to meet you, and the rest of you. I didn't really catch your names. You were.
This is Dario. That
Okay,
gentleman over
yes.
there is Nuffle.
Well, nice to meet you.
And Sage.
Well, it was nice to meet you, folks, and I'll I'll probably catch you here in the next day or two.
All right. Well, looking forward to hearing back from you, Lamb.
All right. She leaves and is on her way. As you're, I assume, finishing breakfast at this point.
She's a real nice lady. It's a shame to hear she's widowed. If I was a little bit older, I might think about helping her out with that. But
She's still very much in her period of very preoccupied.
well,
A little
I
bit too
like I said,
occupied to consider.
I think she's a little bit older than what I would generally. It's just I'm just saying she's an attractive lady. That's it. I'm not trying to.
As you're finishing this conversation, Hornwina kind of walks up to you. Karis, a note came from you from the Marble Forge.
Ah,
They said they were looking at an item for you. They were just
yes.
wanting to know if you could swing by when you return to town.
Oh, for sure. Hey, I'm actually going to head that way. Tag along, or I can meet you over by the animal market.
I'm curious enough to see what we ended up finding on that thing.
Are the rest of you guys going, or
I am, at least.
I got nothing else to do.
all right? So you head to the Marble Forge. All right, I'm gonna give you the description of the. Or well, you walk up.
Hmm?
Karis, what can I get for you today?
You remember the scimitar that I dropped off a few weeks ago?
Yes.
Sorry, I had to go out of town on a job.
Let me. And he starts like lifting up random weapons and stuff off the counter. Here it is, and he pulls it out and sets it on the counter in front of you. I did go ahead and build you a scabbard for it. Don't worry about any cost for that. But I don't really want you like just carrying this thing around on its own because it could be
Thank you.
it's whatever. It wasn't a big deal. So out of character, here's what your weapon does. A normal scimitar. When you hit a creature with this weapon, if it has blood, or if it needs blood to live, if the hit was at least 5 above their armor class, they gain a cut and begin bleeding. They bleed for an amount of damage equal to your proficiency bonus. Or, sorry, amount of damage equal to your ability score modifier. And they can have an amount of cuts equal to your proficiency bonus.
Writing down.
I can just send it to you if that helps.
Okay, I'm almost done. This is a weapon meant to make something bleed.
Yes.
It can work.
And then for the rest, were you wanting to sell it or keep it?
How much are you offering?
I mean, it was pretty poor quality. I'd give you. I mean, it was what three scimitars and a bow. I'd give you a silver for it. Eight copper. I'd give you 8 copper for it.
Just the sword?
No. For the other stuff, not the sword.
Oh, yes.
For the sword.
I don't have any. Do you want any of the bows or scimitars or anything?
Don't reckon any of the rest of us got a need for them.
No. 8 copper?
Yes.
Okay, so then there's 5 of us.
Yeah.
Copper a piece and the other 3 into the group.
All right.
I asked the group.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Got it. Sure, yes, you can have the rest. How much is the sword worth?
I mean, a lot of people in these parts, I mean, they go for flashy over use. I'd have to do some. I'd probably have to go through some less than some of my Norton sources, if you get my drift. I don't know that I could give you an accurate pricing at the moment. If I had to guess, probably a couple silver, maybe a gold at best.
I will keep it. This is wonderful thing, and I greatly appreciate it.
My pleasure. If you have any other interesting items you come across, don't hesitate to bring them by.
Of course. And I got a cool.
You do.
I reckon since we're back, we should probably swing by the new guild hall and talk to. I can't find where I put my notebook right now.
Cool.
Sargasul. See if he has anything specific for us to do, or just keep trying to spread the word.
He actually would have. I mean, he's in current talks. They still haven't hammered down all the details. He would have told. Nuffle was told this. I'm just going to relay it. He was having some issues with one of the local lords getting all of the proper permitting and stuff signed. So it's probably still going to be another week or so before the guild hall's set up, but just keep doing contracts and stuff.
Is the bounty board on the way
same?
to the?
It is. So the
bounties are the same, you said?
No, you haven't gotten to the bounty board yet.
All right.
That was for the last town. It was the bear.
So the bounty board is here next to the keep.
Mhm.
And the place you would go for your animals is over here in Norton.
Okay.
Well, I imagine we should probably try to hammer out a place to actually have the animals outside of just the bowl before we start buying more animals.
Well, yes, but we can pricing. See what they're going for. And besides, I believe I'd know someone to talk to about farmland.
Yes.
All right, Karis would probably have a better answer than this than I would. Actually, I'll ask Karis, and I'm basically asking the DM, but I'm asking Karis because he would know. Is this sort of the Lord owns all the farmland around and we let it, or we can actually purchase or rent land from individuals kind of area? Like I said, I'm not familiar with the geopolitics of this area, so.
No, like he does own a large amount of it, but it is something you can purchase from him, and then you would own it. There is still property taxes and stuff, which is a yearly thing, but it is something you would actually own.
That's actually not terrible. Way better than I was expecting based on what this country's been like so far.
I mean, the local lord is a pretty nice dude.
Like, I was expecting everyone to literally be serfs. But I guess we're doing better than that, so that's a plus. What we got on that board? Because we were at like the gold building, right? So we weren't actually that far away.
Yes. So you up by the town board, mostly the same stuff, minus your specific
Contract we just did.
contract. There is a contract that sounds kind of the same, but it is more of escorting some a local musical troupe from here to buy an different person posting it, but other than that, it's basically
A lot of transport fee to buy an earth. What are the odds it's again?
I'll be honest, I'm a little bit paranoid after that last transport. Part of me wants to do something else just to try to mix it up.
Work is
The-
work.
The mafia?
Oh, we have not talked enough about the run-in with the four fangs. Yeah, so it turns out that the last job that we took was actually a cover for smuggling by the, and I'm gonna a cover for very interesting scientific experiments. Wink, wink, as I turn my back to the guard shack and start speaking very quietly. It was not about the stars. It was in fact about fish and wolves and their interactions. And I'm gonna whisper in his ear. It was for fangs. They're a group of mafia, essentially, that are also lycanthropes, allegedly.
That's cool.
Terrifying.
Oh, right. Yes, that is terrifying. You are right.
Let's. Is there wrestling? Oh wait, that was that weekend. I'm guessing that the wrestling contact. Is this the new
Nope, that's the same one.
wrestling? I believe that is
There-
already old.
There is one change to it. The contract for hunting grigs has been updated. There's a new posting for it. There have been sightings of them near the. Pull up the map real quick here. Sorry, I need like 7 monitors just to DM this campaign.
Right? I feel you. I thought when I got my third one I'd be good, and I'm like, nah, I need a fourth.
There's never enough monitors when you're DMing.
Near the Forest of which is what you would have traveled through on your way here.
Oh, the weird spore forest.
Yes.
I mean, we know our way around it. We won't have any horses for them to try to steal this time.
Yep.
We could at
And-
least inquire as to what the grigs are, unless we want to make our trade our bread and butter to be caravan guards. It is a noble calling.
I'm curious about, especially since there's more information on these Griggs things. And honestly, I'm still wondering what's going on with those spores. I figure if we're in the area, we might learn something new, might catch something.
Barthelion,
find
you
spore
are a
fish.
man of the woods. Have you heard of these grigs?
I reckon I have. You want to fill me in, DM, so I can describe them?
You have not ever in 140
Really?
years. In 140 years of traveling the forest, you have never once heard of a grig.
Oh, never mind.
In fact, you've never. No one in the party has ever heard of it. And Karis, you just started hearing about it recently. Like, actually, the first time you even heard of it in the area is when you came back to Umber Pass after your travel.
Yes, they're not. I've never heard of them. I assume they're not native. Perhaps an invasive species brought by a pet trade.
I'm gonna step up to the shack. We saw there's some new information on this Grig bounty. Do you guys have any more information on top of what was added to the sheet aside from being spotted? Because last I heard, there wasn't even a description of what they looked like for what we should be looking for.
I mean, they're pretty. From what I've heard, they're pretty small. It's been. I mean, let's be honest. It sounds kind of far fetched from what everybody's been saying, but apparently they've been found near the Forest of Ur. Kind of like, if you pass the freaking. Why'd I close the map if I needed to continue using it? If you go past that guard fortress, just past here. I mean, it's near the place and the things where I'm going to have it for you in 3 seconds. Near Binder, just past that, like right after you come out of the forest, is where people have been saying they've been spotting them. But honestly, what it sounds like is they're basically just like some sort of pig or like a boar.
What would you need if we said we went out there and we said we found them? What would you need to be convinced that we found and killed someone?
Corpses.
If we don't entirely know what they look like and you don't either, what are we looking at there?
Well, it's
If I find a creature that's relatively boar-ish and seemed aggressive and kill it and bring it back,
Sure.
is that just good enough?
bring it back, and if you I mean it obviously you know what a boar looks like. I'm pretty sure it's not a boar. From what I've heard, they're like completely hairless, and they're pretty. I mean, they're like pretty small. From what people are saying, like maybe like a foot wide. They're small, but they're fast, and I mean, people keep likening them to pigs or boars. So
Well, for the rest of my crew's all right. I reckon we can at least test it out.
I mean, at the very least, we can talk to this
I-
Inlon Max Cloudspire.
Would you guys mind stepping over here for a second?
I will say, if you're going to look for him, there have been quite a few, like groups that have gone out looking for him that have gone missing. So, yeah, be careful.
Curious about Thelion, nothing.
Yeah.
You remember those? Well, so this is after I said, could you step over here, like away from?
Yeah.
You remember those goblins we ran into? They just weren't
Mm-hmm.
quite right after this boar cloud or fog or whatever it is set in, and they seem to be the younger ones.
Yeah.
Ones that maybe were born after this fog cloud set in a few months ago.
Uh-huh.
What if these are just newborn boars or hogs that were born after whatever this set in and mutated them in a similar way? What if they actually are something new, not because of a new species, but because this new spore may be causing mutations, higher aggression?
Possible.
Anybody else have any thoughts on this? That's where our mind's going right now.
I reckon it's entirely possible.
We might not be looking for something really new, just something newly mutated. And we already know there's something weird going on there. I think we should take a look.
Like I said, it would not hurt to talk to the Cloudspire.
All right, well, I imagine on the listing there's information on where to find him.
Yes.
We will follow that information. If
Um,
somebody else says
Would it
something.
be on the way to him to ask somebody about land rental? And we don't even have to just
No, it is out of the way. I will send you land rental stuff.
okay, cool.
We'll say you go there. He is basically like the guy who posted, basically like local lord associate, like his frickin' flies, bro.
The local Lord Steward or whatever.
Yes,
He's a scion.
posted it, so it's just it's not like a go meet him and like talk to him stuff. It's basically like a, hey, here's the bounty, go
Find
go
him.
fix the problem.
Ah. I'm fine to investigate.
All right.
Perhaps very early. How far away was that forest again?
I mean, you kind of know where you're going. It'd be like a day and a half drive. Like a day-ish.
So we gather anything that we might need before we go, restock on anything, and we can go and head out. All right.
Buy 2 flasks of oil.
I'm gonna go check in on a few things, make sure all my stuff is topped off. I'll be right back. And that's me saying I'll, be right back. Gotta hit the bathroom.
Let's go to break.
Alright. Breaky break it is. Catch y'all.
That
So
works.
cool.
All right. So I imagine you guys go to the you go to look at your shop pricing and everything before you head out. You search for this. You get there. You're at so you go to the Alluring Farmers Market. It is uh in Fleamore, roughly right around where kind of around the area where you live. Paris. Go in. They've got their animal pricing, all of that. It's the normal DMG animal pricing. Somebody's got it somewhere.
The same
Yeah,
one I
this is-
sent to
Yes.
the group chat.
Yep.
Okay, we can look over it over the week and text you.
The building next to it is Fang and Fang B and Co, which is a realty, basically a fantasy realtor.
Awesome.
Great. Right. You go in. Lady introduces herself. Whatever. I imagine you're asking for prices for farm and all that. All right.
Yeah, renting, purchasing, all of that. We can handle it over the course of the week if we need to.
I'm just going to give you the prices now, and then you can handle what you want over the week.
Cool.
Because I have prices for you. And I can send them in the group
Okay.
chat, but just so everybody watching knows. All right, so land per acre is going to be about 10 silver an acre.
About a
if
golden
you-
acre. Okay.
Yeah, a golden acre. If you are like your farmhouse, normal, I imagine you're not looking for anything super spacious, just your normal run-of-the-mill farmhouse, right? Obviously, you could build additional houses later on if you needed extra room and all that. Normal farmhouse is going to cost you right around 110 gold. To be exact, 1,083 silver. For your normal, it'd be like a 3-bedroom farmhouse.
So we build the cabin.
I mean, it's decently. I mean, basically, if you're running a farm, it's what you'd want. For your outbuildings, barn, all of that, collective. So this would be a single barn, and then like a shed for storing equipment and all that. You'd be looking at right around 540 silver or 54 gold. So all in all, farm, outhouse buildings, not including however many acres of land you want to purchase, you'd be looking at 1,620 gold.
And renting.
Or no, sorry, 1,203 silver. So
160.
no, sorry, no, I said that wrong. 16,203 silver, so it would be 1,620 gold, roughly, plus however many acres you wanted to purchase.
Indeed. And the renting option.
Like renting a land. Like you can't rent a farmhouse, right? Like that's not how it works.
Yeah.
You could rent the land.
Yes.
It'd be like right around a gold a year per acre.
You can do that. And then
Yeah, but he said that a gold, it's also about the same to just buy it.
It would be the same. It would a year's worth of renting it is the same price as just purchasing the land outright. Is how it works out. Then like your fees and permitting for building all the buildings would be about 40 gold. And then your yearly, obviously, like it works the exact same as real world income tax or as like property taxes. So if you build it in the middle of the year, you do not pay property taxes till the following year, right? But it is 10% of the price of the property. So you'd be looking at 162 gold per year in property tax.
I say for now we
Keep saving.
could house the bull in lieu for stud services to the and consider buying a few acres. I might buy a few acres to have the land out of the way.
I imagine you probably told that to your possible business partner before she went to like checking with her uncle to see if it was cool to.
Yeah.
And depending on the distance from town, it would be possible to start up the farm and have the workers not necessarily there full time.
Correct.
Not necessarily build the house immediately. There would be some dangers, of course, but that's just a risk we have to take into account if we want to wait to have a permanent residence and have a few more risks, or if we want to wait longer to actually set this all up and get going.
So I mean, in theory, right? You could purchase let's say you wanted 10 acres, right? 10 acres, and then you build the barn and all of that. You'd be looking at 590 gold, and that would take care of all your fees as well for the permitting for the house, and then you could just buy the house and build it later on. And then you'd have protection for the animals at night, and your workers could just travel from the city to the farm, take care of stuff.
It's definitely going to be at least a little bit till we get this all taken care of.
You have given us much to think about. We greatly appreciate your help.
My pleasure. Let me know.
As we walk out, I'm gonna be like, perhaps we talk to her uncle about anything from him. Obviously, she's already suggesting the first stuff. Perhaps we start a goat, couple of goats as well for the, and we rent a bit of space from him for them. To start generating capital that we can then set aside for actually purchasing a farm.
If you and her can set it up, I ain't got no complaints. I'll leave that to you for now.
I will have her speak to him. In the meantime, I will finish gathering my things, and then we can go to the Forest of Weird Spores to check for weird things.
All right.
I'm just saying, you guys did not expect to, at level 2, be given a farm that passively generates you money.
I mean, we can try.
You can try.
Yeah, Pat, when we were saying passively generate, we were expecting like coppers in actual profit.
Oh,
outside
and
of
not
what goes
even
back
that
into the
for like
farm.
a while. I figured
Well-
it would do nothing but actually require money for a while, and then sustain itself for a while, and like down the road at like higher level.
Well, guess what? This is 100% real world pricing for a farm, and I did all of the math to transfer it into D&D pricing. So that's your
Very
pricing.
nice.
Get
Thank
over
you.
it. Suck it
I'm
up.
not mad. I was simply stating my plan and saying we can certainly try. I vote we murder the farmer and just steal his land.
That's an option.
Just have
Above
him
table,
make-
your
The
wife's
Phoenix Talon
uncle
Brotherhood
is
sends
going to
their
kill your wife's
regards.
uncle.
we just get him to make my wife the heir, and then we poison his teeth.
Bro's gonna have a wedding and be like, the Phoenix Talon Brotherhood sends their regards, and then just like murder him and all his family.
Right? So yeah, no, we got the information. I will relay information and also let them know that I'm gonna be gone for a couple of days, and then I'm good to go.
All right. You
I'll buy a
obviously
couple
got a
bolts of cloth, actually, as well, which I'll figure the pricing out for that. And
Sure. You spend. It's like with all your running around and stuff. You spend most of the day, right? So
Right.
you spend the night. The following day, you get ready to leave. I will need travel checks from everybody.
Before moving it, I had one last thing on the
Okay.
topic we were on before.
All right, back to whatever topic we're on that you have something to add to.
Just a quick question. From your current property, would it be possible to just couple of chickens and a goat to stay on that property is like,
Why are
yard
you using
space.
my accent?
Ah, darn it. I do that every now and again. You have an infectious accent. Before I decided this character, I was going back and forth between Spaniard accent and Southern, and then I didn't choose until you chose Spaniard, and every now and again I still want to slip into it. Yeah. You haven't.
I
They
don't
have
know.
enough space for a couple chickens or something.
Do we have enough space for a couple chickens or something in the backyard?
A couple meaning like
2 or 4 chickens?
under 6, yes.
Okay. But I could do like 4 chickens.
Why don't we start there? Before you head out, just give the lady the money to start, chickens and a little bit of feed and.
Yeah, and
start there.
yeah. 4 chickens. Give me a second here.
Which I'll split the cost on it. I don't know who else is getting in on this investment, but
What's the pricing
Yeah.
for a chicken?
A chicken is, and I just had that pulled.
chicken is 2 copper for a chicken.
Oh, that's actually not bad at all.
Yeah, chickens are pretty cheap.
So
8 copper for 4. So, yeah, 4 copper a piece
gosh dang.
for splitting it.
Nuffle, you getting
All
into this?
All right,
Oh,
hear
yeah.
me out. Hear me out. We need to purchase a farm in Deus Val. After we finish like the whole world and thing. Because a dozen eggs sells for 2 coppers, according to the DMG. So in 12 days, that chicken pays for itself and is just profit.
Yeah. And if you get a
Nice.
rooster, then you can, start making more chickens. So. Okay, so that was 8. Nuffle's getting in on it.
How
2
are we
from the
gonna
group
split?
fund. 2, 4, 6. 2 copper. Well, hold on. 3 copper. 3, 6, 9. We each do 3 copper, and the extra copper just goes into the group fund, I guess.
All right.
How much are the chickens?
2
2
copper.
copper
apiece.
apiece.
But I only
Wait,
have
I
room
gold
for
on
like
that.
5 or 6.
Oh,
He said no more than 6, so if we go 6 and split it 3 ways.
4 copper a person.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Cool.
Cool. Sure.
All right, someone gets to be in charge of the farm and keep track of the farm animals.
That's Karis because it's his family.
That's
I'm already
Karis.
doing group fund.
Hold
Karis,
on.
you're in charge of the farm and the farm animals, and I expect you to keep track of how many days since you purchased these and gotten care of it so we can figure out.
Alright, let me see where I want to track this at. Right here. So, chickens. Hold on, we have 6 chickens.
Yep.
So far, 0 days. Alright. And then we have a bull, but he's kind of holding his own right now, just
Yeah,
hopefully
he's-
being traded for
He's
stuff
not
services.
producing money, but he's also like not costing you anything to have.
Gotcha. 1 bull. I'm just gonna keep
On
him at
group
0
fund,
until it
you're
matters.
the group's farm.
Yeah, right? Alright, we have 6 chickens on 0 days. Okay, good to go. Pig hunting.
It will cost you I'll get you pricing later, but it will cost you for feed and all of that.
So I have
Per
a
week.
house fund that I have been siphoning some of my gold off into, which is the money I've been giving for the household running.
Right.
So I'll be taking it out of there.
That's fine. I'll figure that out
Okay.
and get it to you later.
Until
Alright.
I start self-sustaining with eggs.
Yes. You're traveling, right? You finish your stuff up for the day, go to bed, get up in the morning. You're traveling back to the Forest of
Forced a year.
Give me those survival checks.
I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make.
That was almost a natural 19, darn it.
16.
Guess this is making up for those awesome rolls we got in our last travel.
You want me to roll for Josh's
Yes,
character?
yes, I
Okay.
do.
Jacob,
And
you
I'll
want to take
roll
Sage?
for Sage, yeah.
Oh, brother.
Where
Oh,
art
dear.
thou?
20.
Okay.
Ten. Now
30.
Sage is the
30, 40, 50, 56.
Yeah. Kind of in the middle, you know?
It's not great,
No.
right?
No. If we all rolled 20s, it'd be 100. So, I mean,
I don't know.
I
I'll pull my
need-
weight.
I need a D8 roll from one of you.
I got
Shuffle
it.
you want, yeah.
gonna give us a date.
A date?
Yeah,
Dad actually just
possibly.
planted a date tree, actually.
Hey!
We find a cow. Guys, we don't even need to buy animals. We'll just find them. If I find a cockatrice, I'm putting blinders on it and I'm raising it. Wonder how much cockatrice eggs go for.
Oh. So you
Come back home
Travel.
after getting the cockatrice, the blindfold fell off one day, and all your family's stoned.
Yeah, right. For 24 hours.
you are traveling for the day, and it's going pretty well. As you're
going
traveling
very
down the road, you notice a small caravan headed your direction.
Get off the road.
A close eye on the caravan.
I
Get on
advise
your
we
face.
step off of the road. It could be a high lord. In which case we don't make it through. Because if you're not stepping off of the road to let them go by, they're probably going to whip you as they go past.
Well, this is your area. I will defer to you.
As they're like traveling down the road, you start to hear what sounds like music.
Don't stop.
Ha ho, ha ho.
I have known a few of those in my time, yes.
It's home from the forest of Ur we go.
You think that is the traveling musician group that is supposed to be getting escorted down to, from Umberfest down to...
You
I'm coming back from the forest of Ur, and the next thing I'm gonna do is say a racial slur.
No.
as they're traveling down, you guys are traveling down the road. They pass you. It is a caravan of gnomes.
Of them yell about how great gnomes are.
Gnomes rule.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah.
Such a niche pull.
They're just traveling down the road.
Give them space.
A small gnome runs up to you. Hello. How are you today?
We are fine.
What you guys up to?
Heading off to check on something folks are calling bricks down around the forest.
Oh, that sounds scary. You want something cool?
I reckon. What
What is is that a yes or a no?
sure, what you got going on?
Is that a yes or a no?
I'm just kind of look over at the rest of the crew.
Shrug my shoulders at him.
Eh.
Fun. Good, it's
Go for it.
I think she specifically wants you to either say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, here you go. She hands you. It looks like a little carved bird with a little wheel on the back, and she kind of twists it for you, and it starts like chirping a little bit. And she hands it to you. There you go, and like runs off to catch up to the caravan.
Does it just chirp when he winds it up?
That's all it does. Yeah.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Right? Adding one chirping wood bird. You said it was carved from wood?
Yeah.
That's
Adding one chirping wood bird.
actually pretty cool.
All right. So you travel on your way. Nothing else really happens. You make it. Let me find a good map choice for this. I'm going to put you guys back on this one for the moment. Where's the caravan token at?
I was zoomed way too
Yoink.
Chirping wood bird. Almost as neat as a neat dust bunny.
Almost as neat, but you don't have a neat dust bunny because you're a loser. And only cool people have neat dust bunnies.
Don't you have a neat dust bunny?
I do. I found it under a bed we broke in it was in the dungeon that was the tree outside of Kangakuru
Yeah, that's right.
that we fought the bone serpent in, and somebody jumped on the bed and broke it. And when I searched through the ruins, I got a neat dust bunny, and it's
That's
been in my
right,
inventory
'cause
for
you
like
rolled a natural one.
yes.
I remember that now. That
But I have a neat dust bunny.
It's
it is
still in
pretty
his
neat.
inventory as far as I remember.
I just anybody watching, if you've been watching forever, you probably know because you've seen my inventory when I stream it. But I have the most cluttered inventory of random crap because anytime
He's got demon
Bryant
goop.
says,
He's
anytime
got
Bryant,
neat dust
Hold on,
bunnies.
let him finish.
I've got teeth. Anytime Bryant mentions that I get something, it goes into my inventory.
Which is a smart way to do it. But then they just sit there.
They just sit there.
One day he'll find a use
Because
for that neat dust bunny.
unfortunately, you can't sell neat dust bunnies during a demon invasion.
You had plenty of
I'm a-
time to sell that dust bunny before the demon.
Here's what's
invasion.
going to happen. I'm going to shove it up the giant dragon's nose. It's going to sneeze and die. And then I've won.
Gonna go up there again?
Oh, yeah. Why not? So, you travel to the Forest of Earth. As you're getting closer, you can kind of tell.
Is
Like,
it dusty again?
Marthelion had mentioned this. No, you're like outside of the forest.
Okay.
But Marthelion had mentioned when you, like, it seemed off. And the closer you get, the more you start to realize it seems off. Like, it doesn't look right.
I would like to make whatever sort of check you would like for us to start searching for evidence or anything of that for try to bring us closer to what we're looking for.
I
Give
don't like
me-
this place. Listen.
Give me one of those checks.
All of us?
What is it? Investigation? Isn't it? Would it?
It could be
You're looking around. Give me a
investigation,
perception. Give me a
if it's-
perception.
Okay.
yeah, it could be investigation, it could be perception, it could be survival, any of
Could
them.
be nature, but I'm gonna go with perception. Choice.
19.
Perception is +0. That's a 3. Not a very I'm good at decent at
rolling for the people who
investigation,
weren't
but
here?
I am not the best at perception.
Dario, you don't find much. You're kind of really interested in what's going on with the forest and why it looks weird. So you're not like really paying attention. Paris, you find some tracks, but as you follow them, they don't really lead to much of anything. Snuffle, you find some tracks and you're following them, and you notice that you're kind of like getting away from the party quite a bit.
Uh-oh.
And then you hear Did that come through?
Yep.
No.
No, I didn't hear. I just heard the music.
Oh, I did.
Oh, there was that. There was a quiet grunting of pig.
It was a quiet grunting of pig. You hear the grunting of what sounds like a pig off in the distance.
Can you test that again?
Definitely big grunts.
I'm just hearing music. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Guys, I think I got something.
At this point, you are quite a ways away from everybody else.
Can we hear him?
Whoops.
If he's like screaming, yes, probably.
How loudly are you saying this?
That is the question.
Once I realize that you guys are not around, I get a little bit louder.
How loud do you get, Nuffle?
Very.
Very loud. Cool. Alright, so he starts yelling. What are you yelling?
Guys, where'd you go? Hello?
We are over here. What is going on?
I think I found something.
All right, let's go check it out.
That direction.
Help.
Yes. That direction.
Nuffle, you start hearing the oinking getting louder.
I am full dashing, by the way.
You are full dashing.
Getting closer.
You make it to Nuffle. You also hear the oinking. But as like it sounded like it was getting closer, now it sounds like it's getting farther away.
Would it
We
be
must
possible
chase.
to try to chase or track this?
Again, if you give me a like survival check.
I will
Stick
be
together
willing
this
to
time.
try.
If we get separated,
Survival
we could probably die.
or nature.
Alright.
I'm gonna look. Actually, I'm gonna look over at. I see a few tracks here, but Marthellan, you're better at this. Could you take a look at these tracks? See if you can follow these. I will try to assist him. I imagine he has the best survival from my general knowledge of him.
Guys,
Yes.
I think
Brian,
it's these
you're-
tracks.
Bryant, you're controlling
Yeah,
Marthellan.
hold on.
You want me to roll?
Do you want to take it and take the advantage for his assist?
Sure.
That's fine. So it's somebody that's actually here.
Yep. It says survival. Right. Okay.
That's what he said.
Yeah, and then you're getting assistance as long as DM's okay with that.
17.
It takes you a bit. Like you find the tracks, but it's hard going. Like the grass is kind of tall. It's not. You would think you'd be tracking a pig, right? It's not. Definitely not a pig you're tracking. Like instead of it being like a pig's hoof, it is very clearly like has 5 digits, but they're like really stubby.
Oh, are we hunting a man bear pig?
Hey, that's going in the old knowledge bank with the shark bear.
As long as it's not a puppy monkey baby, I'm good with it.
Oh God.
Those ones do psychic damage. Just
Do
from
the
looking at
Eldritch
them.
horrors never end?
No, the puppy monkey baby is strictly regulated to Call of Cthulhu.
Jotted that one down.
Right, it takes you quite a while, right? Like it's getting after your travel and everything. It's getting late evening, and you track it to what looks to be like a small.
Sorry.
How to describe so the forest, like where it would be almost kind of like an edge to the forest, like there's almost an indent, like a clearing that kind of runs out to it, and you track them to this clearing, and then they kind of disappear into this clearing.
I would like to fly up above and see what I can see.
Don't hit your head this time.
Good point.
Give me a perception check.
$13.
You fly up. It's just a clearing. You don't see anything. The forest just looks like a normal forest, though.
It doesn't seem all weird and messed up. That's good. As I land again. Shall we search the ground? If nothing else, we can set up camp here for these.
Yeah, let's set
you-
up camp.
You're setting up camp in this clearing.
Would we like to search it first?
Yeah, I want to. Like, I'm not sure how useful it'll be, but I do want to get a closer look around this area to see if I find anything more.
Give me. You guys can give me a perception check, other than Karis, who already gave me one. Y'all can give me one. Are you just checking the clearing?
The clearing and the edge of the woods near the clearing.
All right.
Just see if there's anything
'Cause
kind
I'd
of hiding
hate
in
to
that
set
area.
up camp here, and then in the middle of the night they like crawl out of the ground because we didn't check the ground.
Yeah. Because he already checked the like the clearing from the sky.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk the edge of the forest around the clearing.
You step into the forest.
Not into it, but I'm right at the edge.
Okay.
Like,
give me your perception
1
check.
foot in, 1 foot out, kind of on the edge.
1 foot in. Do you step into the forest? Like, do you break the edge of the tree line?
I'm not going into it. I'm just
Does
my
your
shoulder
foot
right at
break
does
the
your foot-
plane?
Do you ever break the plane of the forest?
You know what?
I
I'm
will.
not paying that close attention. I'm gonna make a roll, a d6. One first half I do, second half it doesn't.
Okay.
Uh-oh. You lose them?
3.
Perception check for checking out the.
So it does not break the plane.
No, first half was it does. Second
first
half was it
oh,
does.
yeah, so it does. Okay, sorry. I got that backwards. Yeah. All right, perception 8.
Okay, you don't find much, Dario, but as you're like checking the outside of this perimeter, you break the plane of the forest, and as your like body enters it, you start to cough profusely as you realize like once you break the plane of the forest, it's the spore-filled forest that you were in before.
Is there any negative effects aside from me just coughing?
Nope.
It's hard to see them right now. Those spores are definitely still here.
Do we see spores if we look into the forest?
You do not. It looks like a forest.
Do we see Dario?
When he's like, are you still in the forest or did you step out?
Well, even if I did step into it, wasn't far enough to like break line of sight.
Did you step into the forest?
He did. So the question is, did he step back out?
Sure. Yeah. As soon as I started coughing,
If he
I
steps
probably-
back out, you see him, yes.
But I didn't see him while he was in the forest.
I mean, were you specifically looking at him while he was in the
Well, when
forest?
he
I
started
imagine like he
coughing
started
and
coughing
hollering.
and then stepped out.
Yeah.
Like you see him step out of the
Okay.
forest.
I don't see any spores. I did not see any spores while I was up either.
That's not right.
I'm gonna walk over without breaking the plane. I'm gonna like peer into the forest. You said it's getting dark, so I'm gonna light the torch and kind of hold it up without breaking the plane still.
Nothing. Looks like a forest.
I'm gonna reach my torch forward until my hand breaks the plane of it.
Your torch is in the forest.
And
Your head goes in, spores. Like as soon as it breaks the plane of the forest, spores.
are they driven back a little bit from my torch?
A little bit.
I will immediately pull back out. You see my head when I put it in.
But I?
Lawful, you're magical, so are you, Dario. Why can we not see the spores from here, but there are spores there?
You know, the whole time we were in the spores, I was doing every magical, knowledgeable check I could try to figure it out. I couldn't find anything magic. I can try again if you'd like.
Illusion, perhaps?
I'll
Isn't anyone
check.
capable of detecting magical auras, presences, or objects?
Not,
Nope, I'm still trying to figure out this whole magic thing.
Very well.
not specifically. I can watch the hallmarks of magical effects. and basic knowledge. I've already done that. I'll try it again. I will. But I just... Is it all right if I make another
You
Arcana
sure can.
check? Like,
It's
I've
been
already
a
done
couple
it. I don't
weeks.
expect to find anything, but they're asking again, so I'm gonna roll it again. 19.
What are you specifically looking at?
I am looking for the hallmarks of any sort of magical effects in relation to this spore cloud.
In relation to the spore cloud.
Or the
The
fact
spores,
that
the
we
spore-
can't see it when we're standing here, and the fact that we can when we're standing there.
Yeah, something like that. Like, I'm looking for the hallmarks of magic in general. Is there a magical effect or not?
So
Is this a non-magical, some sort of odd effect, or is this a
Oh,
specifically
Jacob,
magical?
let him answer.
with a 19, specifically regarding the spores, absolutely not magical. Not that you can tell. There is very clearly some sort of illusion magic on the forest to win, like, so if like you were to enter the forest, right? And I'm imagining you guys try this. Karis enters the forest. You can see him in the forest from outside. You cannot see the spores. But he is very clearly choking on the spore. You put your torch, breaks the forest line. You can clearly see it in the forest from outside. But if you're inside, like, I mean, like, once you break that plane, you are inside the spore cloud.
This ain't right. There's somebody's hand in this.
Mine
The
right now.
spores. Yeah, you let me finish. There,
Oh, puts in it now.
there's nothing of magical effects being produced by the spores or the cloud itself. Those are inert magically. They're some form of natural phenomenon, from what I can tell. It's somewhat supernatural, even if not directly magical. It, at least to me, seems like some other magical phenomenon is hiding them. It's here. It's been caused by something, but some separate magic separate from the event itself is concealing it.
I'll be right back while you're talking about that.
So when we sent the people to investigate the weird spore forest, either A, they did not break the plane and went to the forest decide what are they talking about? They're crazy, and then went home, or B, they did, or they are part of the cover.
Could be anyone, but whatever this magic is, it seems separate from the event of the spore cloud itself.
It'd be safe to assume that the pigs probably fed into there.
I would assume so. Whatever magic is concealed in the spores might have concealed any evidence of the,
These are
you know,
small,
their
yes.
sound or tracks themselves. The question is, do we want to camp and start up again tomorrow, or do we want to spend some time this evening, you know, wet some cloths, cover our faces, and see if we can find any evidence on the inside of the spore cloud that might be concealed by whatever magic this is?
Hear me out. We camp on the far side of the clearing. And, Nuffle, you have spent some time in the forest, yes? You know about, like, trapping and things like of these snake trees.
Yeah.
If they are like pigs, they like meat. Perhaps we set a snare and see if we can catch one during the night. If not, we have lost nothing but a little bit. And we continue in the morning. Fresh, rested, and ready to slice pigs.
Trick I learned,
Bait,
actually, while I was, pigs are a nuisance about everywhere, especially for farms. You toss down some, like, powdered fruit for some reason. Even mix in with, like, some powdered fruit with some gelatin or something. They'll love that stuff.
Gelatin doesn't exist, but cool.
Gelatin exists because gelatin comes from collagen in the bones of animals.
That's cool. It doesn't exist. So, good idea, though.
So collagen doesn't exist?
I didn't say collagen doesn't exist.
So anyways, powdered fruit, bit of jerky, rope, however you set up a snare, Nuffle, you can figure that out, and we go to sleep and see if we catch anything in the morning.
Okay. I'll get to work on that.
Help 'em.
So, what is that nature?
Give me
survival?
I'd say probably survival, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for like traps and
And
stuff
I'll
like
give him
that.
assistance. Help
All
them,
right.
you know, like set the rope, get the powdered fruit rations thrown out on the ground. Or at least try turkey or something.
You have Marthalion go and like get his
No, we had Nuffle do it.
forge, right? Well, or whoever like forge for berries and
Oh, right.
like put your berries and all that or whatever.
Yeah.
Unless you want to specifically remove stuff from your.
Yeah, I was gonna remove a ration and throw some jerky out there. You know,
Alright,
they
go for it.
probably like meat, and then we can throw the berries in there too. That way, whatever they like, it's there.
Right, you understand what I'm pulling from for that,
Yes.
right?
Very well aware.
All right.
For those that may or most likely may not be watching online, if you find a spot where hogs have been rutting, a good lure is actually like Jello packets, like flavored Jello packets. They love that stuff for some reason.
Sugar.
So you set up a makeshift kind of
Snare trap.
snare, right?
Yeah, big one.
Big one. You get all set. Are you spending the night in the clearing, or are you?
Like on the other edge of the clearing, away from the weird spore forest side, and where we set the trap. I think.
This clearing is maybe like 30 feet across.
Real quick, if it helps any, I actually do have a hunting trap in my
Okay.
inventory.
Nice.
Yeah, I had no clue.
All right. So you set up this trap. You guys settle in for the night. Go ahead and give me
The first watch?
yes. Sorry,
It
I
actually rolls when I do that. Sorry, I was trying to change a setting and I realized it. There we go.
First is Garis.
$14.
you hear some pig sounds off in the distance during your watch, but like it is way like you can barely hear them, like way off in the distance. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty smooth for your watch.
As long as I don't hear somebody whisper "squeal like a pig," we're good.
We like this.
Daddy, you know?
Alright, I'm up for my +0 perception. Close my eyes for this roll. Hey, 18. Need to close my eyes for all my rolls.
Oh, rip.
Nat 20 stealth to bite our faces off in the middle of the night.
I don't know if you can see that or not,
That's
but
a star.
you know what a star is on a dice?
Natural
That
one.
one.
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
no. Karis, you hear some rustling in the night.
Yeah.
Quite a bit. Then you hear like the kind of like snap that Duffel had. He kind of showed you guys how, like what it would sound like when the hunter's trap was being set off, right? You hear that snap, and then like you hear some of that good old. What do you do?
I imagine that kind of wakes everybody up. It is trapped! Go! Go!
Roughly.
Go check it out.
You run over to the trap. And like it looks like it started eating some of the fruit, some of the like fruit and meat and stuff, and then it stepped into the trap. And like the trap sprung, but it looks like it was able to like almost rip the rope, like break the rope and get away.
Ah.
Did it leave obvious tracks?
Give me a perception check.
One person or all of us?
If you're all looking, go for it.
I will assist Nuffle.
Ooh,
There,
okay.
you don't find anything.
Oh wait, it was perception you said, not survival.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, never
Perception.
mind. I'll do my own. Sorry. He already rolled.
Oh, good.
You can roll. You can roll,
Okay.
Karis. I'll give him the 12.
Okay.
Yep.
No,
13.
Nuffle, you follow the tracks, and then like they just kind of stop, right? And it doesn't make sense to you why they just kind of stop. But you can't follow them any further. Karis, you're following the same like sort of tracks, and it almost looks like right at the edge of them, like where they stop, like like the ground kind of almost indents and like it steps into something, but then there's just more grass.
And on top of that, I have already explained to the whole group the presence of what seems like some sort of illusion magic that I have detected
Yes.
around the
Yes,
edge
you
of this. So,
Kind of that indent. I'm gonna take my ulcerated sword. I'm just kind of poke it.
Your sword, it looks like it went into the ground, like you like stabbed it into the dirt, but it doesn't have that feel.
It doesn't
of,
have
like,
the resistance.
It doesn't have the resistance, but
I'm
you
gonna
can
kind
clearly
of
see you're stabbing it like
I'm
into
gonna start
the dirt.
moving it around until I feel it actually hit something. How big this hole?
It looks like it's probably 4 feet across. And
Guys,
this is like smack dab in the middle of this clearing.
yeah, I found the hole.
if you're pointing that out, I'm going to wet a cloth, tie it around my face, and step just inside the line to see if I can see the
No,
tracks
he
more
said this was
clearly.
in the middle of the clearing. Is where this indent is, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's in the middle.
Like
of
it
the
goes
clearing.
into the ground, like a
But
hole
you
in the ground.
can step into it if you would like.
All right, never. I misunderstood.
I have dark vision. I'm gonna make sure I have a wet cloth around my face, just in case, and I'm going to like put my hands on the edge and just slowly break that plane to see what I see.
A cave. Looks like the entrance to a cave. Like it kind of goes down for like 5 to 10 feet or so, and then kind of like slopes off and curves off into like off out of your sight.
4 feet around, we could easily slide down this thing.
It definitely looks like there have been things climbing up this embankment.
I would like to suggest that we stake a rope up here and toss it down in case we have to climb back up. It would make it easier. But there is a cave there with a nice little stone slide.
Do we want to try to cover this up and check in the morning, or do we want to head in tonight?
I'm good with it.
All right. You start looking around. I'm gonna go grab my gear from the camp. Be right back.
You wanna? I'll stake the rope down and then kind of rotate people out, keep an eye on the hole, grab our gear from camp, and kind of break it down. Make sure somebody's always watching. And then spelunking, and I have a torch, so I guess I'm going first.
All right.
I'm not just gonna slide down like I'm gonna have the rope so I can control my descent.
I'm still falling.
Yeah, right.
So you climb down embankment, right?
Yep.
I imagine you're like rope, kind of rappelling down it. It's pretty. I mean, it's 10 feet.
Yeah, if
Now
it's
that
like,
we-
is it like a slide? Like I could hop on it and use it like a slide?
No, it's like it's a wall, but it's like jagged enough to where you could kind of climb up it pretty easily.
Okay. Okay, then yeah, I'll use the rope to kind of lower myself down and torch and wrap
yeah.
the foot and
So you slide down, and it like curves, and then kind of like when you hit the bottom, it plateaus out, and it's pretty space. I mean, it's probably like you go down 10 feet. The ceiling's probably 8 feet above you or so. So it seems like it's just a couple of feet under the ground. And then it very clearly, like, as you go, you like lose sight of where the hole is at, and then it like drops again, and it's probably another 10 or so feet. And then kind of
I was
off.
waiting for everyone to like be following me.
Right.
Before I went in.
This is
Okay.
like maybe 10 feet from where
Okay.
10 to 15 feet from. So you're not like walking into this. I imagine you're just kind of like checking out where it goes.
Yeah, just a little bit. Are you all ready? It goes down. It gets a little more spacious. Then it goes down some more. I'm not going any further until you are ready because I don't want to get eaten.
All right, I'll follow along behind. Enough space for me to slide on in behind you.
Of course. You would daisy chain this thing.
Well, it's not like sliding. It's like you'd actually have, like, you could climb up this wall, but it kind of like drops and is like climbable rocks, and then it like as it hits the bottom, instead of being like sharp edge, it kind of like almost like stuff climbing up here over time has dropped enough dirt into this hole that it's kind of like embankment down at the bottom.
I will say, when I said slide on in behind you, that was more like a, oh, just let me slide on past you here.
A euphemism. Euphemism. I know.
Yeah.
I'm just... so I imagine you all go into the hole. Yes.
Yeah, we jump right in that hole.
Yep.
You jump in the hole. So you go down. There's another drop. I imagine you're continuing going.
Yup.
So you drop down into the hole, travel, it's like 15 feet, another drop, travel another like 10 feet, and then it kind of very sharply turns. And it seems to get a little bit more narrow. Instead of it being like, 8-foot ceilings, it's probably more like 5-foot ceilings. Like you're having to crouch down, and then there's like a hole at the end of this where it like kind of narrows down.
Kind of like put my torch into it and see if I can see how far this hole goes.
It looks like it kind of turns and drops again. Like as you like go through this hole, it then drops additional time.
Does it look like we could fit through it?
You could, yeah. It'd be tight. But like,
Sage,
I mean,
I
you're
believe
not
you are the smallest. Perhaps you should check to make sure it does not get too small that the other folks would, rush to death.
Sure, she checks out. It goes like 3 feet after where this hole is at, and it's still basically small. I mean, it's maybe 4-foot ceilings at this point. And then it drops again for what looks like another 10 feet, and then kind of bottoms out again.
And it opens up a bit more there.
As she's going down the hole, unless she's dropping down this next drop down, she can't see.
So it drops down farther than what the standard range of dark vision is?
No, so like it like kind of drops and then curves, and she can't
Okay.
see past where it like, there's a wall.
I imagine as long as, like, we'll keep an eye out for anything that might stand out.
Yeah.
But unless something stands out, like a trap or something just obvious that would pop up in front of us.
I will keep an eye out for
We're gonna
traps
keep-
because I'm going to get back in front. I'm going to have her come back, get back in front.
Give me an investigation or perception check.
Okay.
Right? Is that what it is normally?
We've normally run with investigation in
All
the
right,
past.
do
but it can
investigation.
go either way.
14.
Nothing.
Okay. And I'm the tankiest of us, I believe, so I'm going to take the front on this one.
Yeah, I imagine as long as nothing, like I said, no traps or nothing obvious that stands out happens, we're just going to keep trekking.
Yep.
Until we either come across something or something stands out.
Or we get
Alright,
really
so
tired.
It like, I know you're looking at it's probably been at this point, like after you grabbed everything, it's been probably an hour and a half since you woke up. Like grabbing all your stuff, going down. You're being pretty careful, but kind of keeping an eye on things. And it like after it shrinks and it drops down this next decline, it like turns and opens up again. Like it like plateaus out, goes straight, probably another 15 to 20 feet or so, and then it opens up.
Oh, thank goodness. I am not this small man.
Do we have a map?
Are you continuing down this tunnel?
Yes.
I mean, we're going to look around as we move into it, but yes.
All right.
I'm scared. Hold me.
All right. Can everyone see things?
Hey, I can see up at the
Oh,
very
hold.
top of that map. I had to scroll out and then scroll
Nope.
back
Hold up just a second.
Hello, darkness. Uh-oh.
Harris, can you see?
Nope.
I'm not sure how I ended up refreshing. Oh, okay.
What?
I was just scrolling around the page and somehow I ended up refreshing the page.
How about now?
I've been able to see from the beginning. Bryant, can you see?
Yes, now I can see.
All right. There's
I can't.
that. Give me a second, Nuffle.
Okay, sorry.
Wait, what?
Nuffle,
What
do you have?
race?
Do you have?
What race are you?
Me?
I
No, Nuffle. What race is Nuffle?
I'm a Humie.
Unless we have a torch, you can't see.
I have
He
a
does
torch.
have a torch.
All right, we do have a torch. All right.
All right. So I'm gonna do. I'm imagining Karis is carrying the torch, right?
Yeah, you can put a glow on his token.
Yes.
I'm gonna hand it back to Nuffle, actually.
Okay. What's the? How much light does a torch give?
Not much, if I remember. Let's see.
20-foot
Dim.
radius of bright,
Dim
bright
light.
light and 20, and then
That's
additional
60.
20 of dim. So you get a total of 40.
So 40. This is 20. All right. Can you see now, Nuffle?
Yep.
All right. And let me just. That is on for that one.
Not that's going to matter too much, but as of now, your offhand is taken up by a torch.
Yeah, that won't matter.
I
Yeah,
handed
you're
it to the
captain.
caster
It's Martha.
because I want both my hands. You can catch these hands.
All right. Everyone's token should have dynamic lighting attached now. You are in a cave.
Just so you know, DM, I do have darkness.
Cool. Carefully proceed forward.
Where to?
At least to here until I see something.
You are
interesting.
free to move your token. I will
Okay.
tell you to stop when you need to stop.
Right or
it
left?
takes a turn here.
Yeah, look over to Karis. Right or left?
I'm gonna look back towards our nature people. Do you see the tracks?
I'll take a look.
Give me a survival check. Nature
Okay.
check. What was it? Survival we were doing before?
Yep.
Yeah, survival.
Dirty 20.
All right. So when you get down into this cave, right, you see those tracks that you've kind of been following through this entrance, and they come into the cave and they veer off into what looks like a small hole in the left side of the cave.
So like here.
Left from our perspective or left from the way our characters are facing?
Left from the entrance of the cave, so it'd be your guys' right as you're looking at the map.
Okay.
So this one over here?
No, like here.
Oh, a little
Okay,
hole.
hole in the wall. All right.
Yes. Obviously, there's like other tracks that lead off into those two tunnels, but specifically the track that you've been following from your trap and what looks like the rope kind of like pulling behind it is.
Is this too small for us to follow through?
It's like a foot tall, like a foot and a half tall.
Gotcha.
Do you go up and investigate it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, sweet.
I'm gonna get my face eaten off, but worth it.
Let me pull this up.
This
Guys,
one over
I
here
really-
starts curving back around.
Guys, I really
Hold
hope
up,
that...
hold
oh,
up. Stop
on,
moving
take
your
it, stop
token,
it.
Daria.
Go back. Go back to your last spot.
Brian?
I really hope this isn't the opening episode of an anime about hunting things in a cave.
Ooh. Totally not Gobbo Killer.
No, I have a ring of no 23s. Remember you gave it to me, session 0?
Right.
Yep. I'll take this. Yeah.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You might want to go ahead and select the
Ow.
privately.
Huh? It should be like the freaking token is not on here. I thought if the token was on the GM layer. All right, whatever. There we go. Okay. It also was input incorrectly, and it's actually 5, not 7.
Oh, okay.
As well, you put your token like right near that hole for me.
Yeah, absolutely. I will. Like right there.
Like right there. As you like kind of look down to search this hole, and as you do, you like your hand kind of like you put your hand in there to kind of like at the top of it, you're reaching down.
Yeah.
And as you do, you feel something bite your fingers. Like it gets a hold of like your finger and your like almost like engulfs your hand and like attaches to your arm.
If it's attached to my arm, I am going to splay my hand and yank out to try to bring it with it.
As it like charges towards you and almost kind of like knocks you to the ground as it runs by you, it like lets go of your hand.
That's large.
Hey, Obi,
Yes.
on your little interact bar on the left side of your screen, your little dice page,
Uh-huh.
you have GM roll toggled.
Where's that at?
Left side of the screen, the one where you just select a generic die. Make sure it's toggled to GM
Okay.
roll or roll to GM.
All right. You see that?
No.
Okay, cool.
Oh, cool. Dead or alive. Awesome. I swang with my new sword.
You swing with your new sword.
I was swanging.
Before you do that, I'm going to have you guys roll initiative for me.
Initiative.
That's fair.
Hey!
Are we ready for initiative?
Wait, hold up. Yes,
Okay,
because
I still got a higher initiative.
Yes, but I still rolled a natural 20, so I'm gonna. I wasted that natural 20, didn't I?
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna gank. We're gonna gank this thing so hard. Here, let me roll. Or I have Marthellians up.
It's a trap.
Did I get these stuff sages up?
Yeah, I can. Well, I don't, but I can pull it up.
Ooh, Marthellians have been last cannon here. Or show up.
what do you mean your bar doesn't show up?
Like my health bar.
It sure does.
Oh, it doesn't on my screen.
I can see it. It's directly underneath the token. 25 out of 25.
Couldn't do. 20. Didn't change in here. Yeah, I'm just gonna move real quick and see if it shows for me. Nope, it doesn't. Oh well.
It's showing for me. That's
the
weird.
DM has to set the.
No. Set your own. If you want to set it to a stat, DM has to set it. You can just set it to numbers though.
No, to actually have the visible bar above the head though, when it's not selected.
Anyway.
Hold up.
With that for the token.
How about now?
No, but I'm not that worried about it.
All right. You have been bitten.
I have been bitten. My left hand is engulfed to the elbow. Chop.
I don't know, like, your guys' opinions on critical initiative. Yes, he gets to go first, or no, because
He gets to
Because
go
Kara's
first
rolled
on
higher.
the first turn. And then after that, it's normal initiative.
I don't care either way. How heavily are you planning on leaning into criticals? Bryant leans really heavy into criticals. I lean less heavily into criticals.
I mean, I like them. It's up to you guys. We can do whatever.
I feel like for initiative, although,
I say no on initiative that keeps it simple.
yeah.
Alright.
So, wingy chop with my cool new bleedy scimitar.
Because yeah, you're
18 to
asking
hit.
the us, and one of us leaned super heavily, and the other leaned less heavily. So we're on either end of the spectrum for DMing.
An 18 to hit.
Oh, we're definitely
hit.
on the spectrum. Is that enough to proc my bleed?
Gosh darn
It
right.
is. It
Ooh.
is.
So does he take that on his turn or
At the
additional?
start of his turn.
Okay, cool. So for now he takes 9 points of slashing damage as I just pull out this sword and just jam straight into his side and carve off.
He is looking rough.
The thing didn't say we got more money for alive, did it?
No.
Take it alive if you can, but it's biting my arm, so I'm killing this one. That's my turn.
Dario, you're up.
I'm assuming Karis gave a "Ah!" and pulled his hand back with this thing attached.
Mhm.
I will turn around and I raise my hand up, and a sliver of smoke shoots out from my hand and hits it, which is Hex. Very quickly followed by a
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Was that still on advantage? No, it wasn't. That was just the dice. Okay,
So you turn around, you stick out your hand. Hex hits it.
which
and
is
then
bonus action.
You fire your Eldritch Blast, and
Should I blast the wall?
you like very solidly collide with this pig as it like slams up against the wall and like kind of squeals for a little bit and then slumps to the ground dead.
You know, I think I'm getting better at this.
Ah! Yeah, he's disgusting and it hurts a lot. I've heard it taste. Anyway,
Do we need to take this thing's body with us to prove that we killed it?
I imagine it was best. I think he probably wanted study. Want to try and see if we can find the second one? It's hard to kill. Maybe, and hear me out, we can knock it unconscious, tie it up, and take a live one and a dead one and get all this way.
If we can manage it.
You are currently out of initiative for the moment.
Then let us continue.
I was just
Right.
looking down this way, so seems to kind of curve around a little bit.
As does this one.
I'll keep checking this one out over here.
Okay.
Alright, Dario.
Macaron, come with me.
Dario, my friend.
Yes, my
I-
recklessness is on purpose, okay?
Yep. I need you to make a. Oh, hold up. Let me see what I want.
Someone's metal's coming through pretty loud.
I'm about to mute. Is it me?
Nope.
No, I think it's Karis.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
What was
Karis.
it that's coming through?
I think it might have like it sounds like water running.
Sophia's trying to follow let me.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Okay.
Music.
What would would it be? I think it would be a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
I think I could be wrong.
Do you want to tell me what the
You're about
effect
to
is?
catch on fire.
A lot of fire-based things is like fireball and stuff is I will say is dex
All right, give
for
me a
avoiding
dexterity saving throw. You had a chance to have +3, but you ruined it. So
it. Hey, I am trying to be purely according to
you're
what the
fine.
rules normally are.
you are fine.
You know by the fact of what I said, I'm trying to be fair.
As you like, you're walking down this tunnel, kind of looking, and you step on something. You feel something kind of give way, and you hear a snap. And you're like, oh, that's nothing to worry about. And then you kind of stop for a second. It's like, oh no. and you turn to your left, and as you do, you see this little like glass orb rolling out of this hole towards you, and like you can see like a red and almost purple liquid like mixing in it as it falls on the floor in front of you. What are you about to say? It sounds like you're about to say something.
And I was the one that killed that last creature, correct?
Yes.
I do have 6 bonus HP right now
Okay.
because I killed that. That's
As it splashes on the floor like right next to your feet, and Karis, you're right behind him, right?
Oh, I'm.
Or who? Somebody's token was like right
No,
behind
I'm.
when he stepped on that. Okay.
That looks like Nuffle.
Nuffle, you kind of see this as like you're walking down this tunnel, and the tunnel in front of you just like lights up almost to the point of like blinding you with how bright it gets. As a just, I don't want like it cracks and like spreads fire all over the floor in front of you, Dario. As you take 2 points of damage, and you're like your boots kind of like start to catch on fire.
Yeah, it shoots out towards me. This fire. You said it was fire, right?
So it's like a glass sphere that like rolls out of a hole in the wall and like falls on the floor in front of you, and basically a Molotov cocktail went off at your feet, and you are now.
As the Molotov explodes, some of the liquid shoots up towards me, and some of the swirling like smoke and ember around me, like it hits that, and you see a flare of fire and energy, and the energy around me seems to dampen a bit, but I'm mostly unharmed.
Are you continuing to stand in the square that is currently on fire?
I mean, I'm not standing in it, but where do I need to move back to get out of it?
Just like 5 feet. It's just that square.
Oh, crap. No. I'm fine. All right, then. Watch out for traps. I am so lucky for that bonus HP that saved me from taking damage.
Well, I'm going to check out this hallway. Like to come with me instead of the on fire one.
Yep, I'm coming with you.
Yeah, let's wait for that one to burn out a bit.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for traps. Is an eye out for traps with me. A-I-E.
I just got burned. Well, almost burned, so sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Either one. It doesn't matter if both of us help. It's still the same effect.
Yep.
All right, give me an investigation check.
That's an 11.
All right.
Ouch.
You're traveling down this hallway.
Yep. Boop. Ba-doop boop.
Stay right, kind of just behind him.
Oh,
Kind
y'all
of
just
angle.
right there with each other?
Oh yeah.
What are your guys' passive perceptions?
0, baby.
Mine
Well-
as well, or does that for
Technically
mine?
10.
Oh, that was my
because
investigation.
it's 10 plus.
15 passive perception. I got those dad
Okay.
instincts, right? I got the eyes in the back of my head, knowing like acting up.
Nuffle?
I am 12, but I'm also kind of hanging back after seeing one guy nearly catch fire.
All right. You're good to keep stepping.
Stepping.
So right about there.
Up. Into trap.
Into a trap.
Alright, what am I?
Which is not a trap.
Huh?
But it's another Grig.
Ah!
As this, like, you kind of see some motion out of the corner of your eye, and you turn right as this thing comes barreling out of this hole in the wall towards you.
Are we keeping the same initiative or are we re-rolling?
So, I think I'm going to keep you guys at the same initiative. And then I am just going to
Roll for each new
for
Grig.
each of yes.
If we can take this one alive.
All right, Karis, you are up.
Bonk. Non-lethal.
Bonk it non-lethally, which is the same as normal bonking, but it's just doesn't die, right?
Yeah, it just goes unconscious.
Yeah, 5E's non-lethal.
19.
Is just you say it's non-lethal.
I believe is enough to cause a laceration as well.
It is.
Awesome. It has 1 cut and takes 9 damage.
All right. Karis or Dario, you are up.
All right, Hex is up for an hour, and I can transfer it. So bonus action, transfer my Hex, and then Eldritch Blast. Non-lethally, I'm going for like his legs or something.
Okay. Real quick, Nuffle, what's your dexterity, your dex modifier?
Jacob, you can probably go ahead and roll your...
Yes, you're good too.
+0.
+0. Okay.
Yep.
Average, probably not. Probably hitting the wall.
Oh wait, hold up. As you like just barely miss this thing. And it kind of like slams into the wall above it. It like squeals and looks at you. And it is going to I need to stop closing the character sheet and just
Turn it
open
into
it.
its
Just-
own
yes,
window.
I need to open it, and I just kept like closing it instead of minimizing it. All right, so it is going to run. Or wait, are you doing anything else on your turn, Dario?
I'm not moving, so that's it. Bonus
All right.
action, no movement.
As you like miss, and it squeals and looks at you, and then it turns and runs 5, 10, 15, 20. And it is going to like, as it runs by, it like kicks its leg out at you, Karis, and then goes in to bite Dario.
All right, what do them hits look like?
That's wow. That's a thing. All right. Karis, does a 29 hit?
No. Yes. How much?
Ring of no 29s.
You take 2 damage.
Ah! Right in the
As it
thigh.
like kind of catches you in the thigh as it runs by, and then Dario, it goes right for your ankle. And I'm imagining a 21 hits.
Yes. How much damage?
As it like bites into your ankle, and you take 4 points of damage.
I do have a small correction, if it's all right. As it bites, a cluster of smoke and ember does coalesce, and it bites into that instead of my leg because bonus
Sure,
HP
it,
from
it
the.
bites into your coalition of smoke and ember, and just noms it all the way till it's gone.
Basically, that I am
Yep, you're fine.
flavoring my bonus HP as a magical shield.
Yep, you're good. Nuffle, it's to you.
Okay.
Don't kill it. Like, knock it unconscious.
He's gonna
You're
non-lethal
saying that to the
chaos
guy
bolt
that
him.
has so little control of his magic.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to attempt to do non-lethal sorcerer's blast first.
Okay.
And hope I get lightning damage.
Did I not roll for?
Oh, I choose. Cool.
I forgot to roll. Oh, I don't have access. That's why I don't have access to. I didn't roll right. I don't have access to the token. I have access to her sheet, but not her token. For Sage.
Oh, okay. Hold up. I see.
25 for 3 lightning.
Yeah, hits. As it like you shock it, and it like starts to spasm a little bit, and then looks at you and goes, "Oink oink."
Taser, taser, taser!
Uh-oh.
All right, it is Marthalion's turn.
You miss. A full miss.
No,
No.
he hit it.
Okay.
Oh,
5. Here, he's flanking. And then a one punch. Begin with 16 to hit. Sorry.
yeah, that hits.
8 damage. Again, non.
He like, as it's like kind of spasming and turns to like oink at Nuffle, he just catches it in the back of like right in the back of like its head, and it like kind of slumps to the ground in front of you.
Quick, does someone have some rope? We can tie this one up.
I got a little bit of rope, I think.
Let's work together to tie this thing up real good. Hog time. I vote, and this is that we take our tool and we get out, and then if our man wants, or we know where they live.
Never mind, I do not have rope. But I
I
do.
do.
If the man from the job posting wants more of these, we know where they live, and we come back and hunt them again. But for now, we take our winnings.
Maybe we can fully explore this place, see if there's a lost treasure.
There's some. Look, we know there's something weird going on with this spore cloud or mist or whatever it is. There's obviously some form of intelligence related to this place. We saw that trap before. I do want to look around at least a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, if there's traps, there's treasure.
There's
We'll
traps.
just come
there's
back
something
and
here.
look around later after we have.
But then we might lose it. We can get a farm faster if we loot it ourselves.
Capture now.
Yeah, see?
I
Now
say
you're
we
thinking.
look around a little bit farther.
Fine. Sage, stay and make sure this wake up. Scream if you. Oh, you might get eaten. Drag this one with us.
We could just leave it tied up back here by the entrance. We'll figure out later. Hey, DM, how late are we going?
It's up to you guys.
I'm always down to go later.
I
know it's our normal
just got
time.
home away from the week. I would like.
If this is our because this is our normal
No,
time.
no,
Nope,
this
sorry.
isn't a vote, Kara. Sorry. D&D comes before family.
Correct.
All right.
One Mississippi.
So, this has been a game we've been playing, and we're dungeon diving, and we will catch you guys next week. Hopefully, maybe not. Depends. With it being Resurrection Sunday, who knows how those things go. Hopefully next week. But yeah, until then. Peace, love, and the perfect margarita.